Salutations, greetings, and many great hellos. This is Cottonmouth255, the Spore Serpent, and I am back with more Pokémon Moon. Last time, I finished up everything of importance on Melee Island. I did the trial of Captain Ilima, aka Captain Obvious. I beat Kahuna Hala in the Grand Trial. Got myself a couple of Z crystals, that was pretty cool. And I even got myself a fourth member of the team, my Oricorio Thunderclap. Now there's still one more thing I want to do on Melee Island before I go off to the next island, and that is to explore 10 Carat Hill and catch myself a Rockruff for someone who wants to see one. Oh yes, and before I go ahead and do that, I'm actually going to do this right off the bat so I don't forget. I'm going to turn on the experience share. The reason for that is because I was level grinding Thunderclap a little bit. He's now level 16. That should be good at least. Yes. Right. So, 10 Carat Hill. It's located all the way down here by the research lab. And of course, wild Pokemon. So here we go, this is the entrance to 10 Carat Hill. Of course, it's blocked off by these massive rocks, so the only way we're able to access this place is by using Tauros. And there we go, 10 Carat Hill is now open to us. There are a couple items scattered around this place, but that's not what really interests me. It's not what I'm after. What I'm after is actually the wild Rockruff that can be found in the more open area of this cave. Okay, grab that super potion, store it away for later. So wild Pokemon you encounter here are fairly standard. You get Zubats and stuff, but you also get a couple new ones, Roggenrola and Carbink, both of which are fairly good. Carbink, I've seen a bit in competitive gameplay. I mean, I don't do competitive play myself, I just watch competitive videos from time to time. So I've seen Carbink a fair bit. It's a very, very defensive Pokemon. There we go, there's a Carbink right there. And Roggenrola is something I've used before in Pokemon Black and White. It has super high attack and defense, but it sucks pretty much everywhere else. Okay, that big gray rock over there, we aren't able to get past that just yet. But here we go, this is where I want to be. You encounter a few more unique Pokemon over here in this open area. But what I'm really after is Rockruff. I'm also looking for items in the grass. What do you know? There's a Rockruff. First try. Usually I find they're a little bit harder to find than that. Alright, it is obviously a rock type, so none of Thunderclap's attacks are any good against it. I stand corrected. That was a fairly powerful air cutter, even against a rock type. So I will use Pound, not Peck. There we go, that's perfect. Sand attack. Throwing sand in my bird's eyes. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Now let's toss that Pokeball. Let's hope for the best here. First try. Come on, Rockruff. There we go. So, it's time to check this guy out in the Pokédex, even though we're not going to be using it for my team. I think this is the first time you guys are seeing me catch a Pokemon that I'm not planning on using. I did catch... Oh no, that's not true. I did catch that Alolan Meowth to prevent Arikari from fainting during that one battle. But then again, I also caught myself a Pichu and a Drifloon off-screen. Alright, so Rockruff is the puppy Pokemon. It is a pure rock type. This Pokemon has lived with people since times long ago. It can sense when its trainer is in the dumps and will stick close by its trainer's side. I really like this Pokédex entry. It has lived with people since times long ago. It evolves into a wolf, and I'm pretty sure the generally accepted theory is that people domesticated dogs from wolves long ago, and Rockruff is also a rock type, so that means it's been with people since the Stone Age. Oh my god, it's a stealth pun, and I love that. It's awesome. So there's just his attack animations, because I do that for every Pokemon we register in the Pokédex. We're going to give him a nickname, and because I'm feeling super creative in terms of nicknames today, I'll call him Rocky. Yep, Rocky. The creative juices are really flowing today. So I think there are a couple more items I can find scattered around. Yep, there's one. And later, when we come back to 10 Carat Hill, there will be a Z Crystal here waiting for us. I did mention this before, how there's a Z Crystal here. And the fact that there is a Z Crystal here, goddammit. Okay, if I can talk without experiencing any interruptions... There we go. Yeah, the fact that there's a Z Crystal here is something I brought up before, and it makes me wonder if this place was actually a trial site long, long ago. That would have been really interesting to see, actually. TM62, Acrobatics. Acrobatics is actually one of my favorite moves because it's practically the signature move of Archon and Archeops. It's definitely, well, not the signature move. It's definitely their best move, and it's part of what makes me love them so much, because Acrobatics is absolutely ridiculous if your Pokemon doesn't hold an item. But back to what I was saying earlier. Never mind. Seriously, what is with the wild Pokemon encounters? I might just start talking through the wild encounters from now on, if they're going to be this persistent. Anyway, yeah, was this place a trial site once upon a time? That would actually be really cool if it was. I mean, there's a Z Crystal here that we can obtain later. Just as soon as I start charging on the Tauros, a wild Pokemon has to go and ambush me. Oh, it's a Diglett. Maybe Tauros accidentally stepped on it. Yeah, that might do it, actually. Anyway, yeah, we can get a Z Crystal later, and this place was mentioned, it was mentioned that this place wasn't open to the general public, so that just makes me wonder. What is 10 Carat Hill all about? Oh, and in the demo, there's actually a totem Pokemon here. Wait, what? It was the totem, Hakamo-o, actually. So yeah, it actually has a totem in the demo. So it might actually have once been a trial site. Wild Pokemon legitimately hate me today. It's not cool running into wild Pokemon every 5 steps. Hopefully that changes when we get to the next island in a few minutes. Alright. Alright, so there is a guy on Route 3 that wants me to show him a Rockruff, so I'll go ahead and do that right now. I know it'd be faster to use Tauros, but I'm already halfway there, so why not? So, there you are. Oh, you've caught a Rockruff. Let me see your dex for a second. I see. So Rockruff hit the rocks around their necks against each other in a sort of greeting. Wow, so they're not just cute, they're pretty interesting Pokemon too. Alright, thanks for this, pal. Now I'll go and try to catch one for myself. Here, it's not much, but here's your pay. You've earned it. 3,000. Alright, now it's time that I set out to find a Rockruff of my own for my beautiful bride. Yeah, just make sure not to evolve it, unless she's into lycanthropy. Because in this game, it evolves into a freaking werewolf, which is scary stuff. Yeah, I'm a fan of the midday Lycanroc, but not the midnight Lycanroc. It just has... I just find that it has a really stupid design. For all of you Lycanroc fans out there, I apologize. That's just my honest opinion. So, I'm gonna go get healed up at Mom's place. You cleared the Melee Grand Trial, right? I think Akala Island is up next. If you want to go there, maybe the marina in Hao-Oli has a ship. Oh yeah, and did you check out 10... Yes, I did. I'm 2 steps ahead of you, Mom. 3 steps ahead of you, because I see you haven't finished packing yet. I heard there were rare Pokemon there. Alright, yeah, just heal my Pokemon, please. I love you and all, but duty calls. Okay then. So I actually do believe there is one more thing I have to check in Hao-Oli City. There is a sub-quest I haven't completed yet. I believe it was registering 10 Pokemon in my Pokedex. How? What are you doing here? This music. I just love this music so much. It's just so relaxing and carefree. Okay, so now where was that guy? Was it in the tourist bureau? I get the feeling he was. Yep, here you are. Oh, look at you already? You've already caught more than 10 species of Pokemon, then show me. Oh yes, this is perfect. This is all the data that I needed, thank you. Here, why don't you take this as a little thank you for helping me out. 10 Ultra Balls, my god, Ultra Balls this early in the game. That's phenomenal. I'm really grateful for your assistance, my sensible young trainer. I look forward to seeing what a promising young go-getter like yourself gets up to. Go-getter. Huh. How do you figure? So what were the 10 Pokemon that I caught? I have Litten, Torracat, Pikipek, Trumbeak, Cutiefly, Oricorio, Rockruff, Meowth, Drifloon, and Pichu. Does that add up to 10? I think it does. What do you know? I'll be sure to catch even more Pokemon on Akala Island. Why did I stop running? Why did you stop running, Cottonmouth? Just pay attention to the game. Hold down the B button and press the circle pad. Hold down the circle pad, that is. So here at the marina, we finally caught up to Lily and Kukui, and that boat looks like it's seen better days. How? I'm sorry, I couldn't keep a straight face there. So, how did you get ahead of me? Okay, How is capable of teleportation, apparently. Hey, Prof, are you sure this old thing's really seaworthy? Hey now, don't you go calling my boat old. She's not old. Call her a classic. Well-seasoned, yeah? I quite like that it has a sense of history. Pew! Of course, Nebby has to chime in with his own 2 cents. Hey, Cottonmouth. If you're all done with catching Pokemon and shopping, yeah, you want to head out with us? Of course I do. Oh yeah, time to sail away. Woo! And cue cutscene. I love the cutscenes in this game. So beautiful. Come on, Grandma, kick it up a notch. If we push the boat much harder than this, we may all end up at the bottom of the ocean. Ha, you're probably just worried about your silly hat flying off. Dude, don't insult her fashion. Seeing all of Alola for myself is half the fun of doing the island challenge. I thoroughly agree with you there. See, How is just having the time of his life. I don't get why people don't like him. He's such a great character.